What? 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 Hold on. What?
I was playing it in the key that we usually played it.
Hey, Rich.
Go up. Got it.
Rich, is this song about Rob? It might be, actually. I'm just confused. Not that I want to take away from Mark's time, but what in tarnation? What song were you playing, Bo? What were you playing?
I was playing in a normal key that we usually play that song in.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
What key? What key now?
Give it to me.
Mark Sheppard.
What goes on in your head, Mr. Crowley? Wanted to talk to them, Mr.
Ladies and gentlemen, Loud and Swain. Loud and Swain. Loud and quiet. I love you, Rob. See you next time. No, I'm not going to be here when you get on the stage next time. I'm just going to leave. No, I'm just going to sneak out. It's more fun. Do they know you're taking a guitar? Is that yours? All right, just checking. God, who came to the concert last night? Yeah, I told you. Told you it was good. You lazy bastards who didn't come or couldn't be bothered because you're too busy going to Misha's thing. You would have enjoyed it a lot. So next time you come to a Supernatural convention, make sure you come to the Saturday Night Special. We are so proud of what that is and what Swain brings to the party and what we're able to add to it. It's so much fun. So if you didn't come, you're idiots. But that's pretty normal for you lot, I guess. What? You expected to be entertained? I'm not. I'm going to be getting on a plane soon, so let's see how bored you can make me for the next however many minutes it is. What do you want?
Hi. At my school, at the beginning of the year, we ask each student, describe yourself as a candy bar. What would you describe Jensen and Jared as a candy bar?
You do realize that I have an answer for every time somebody asks me a stupid question, right? Love you dearly. I love the job you do, by the way. Thank you for the job you do. But what is major about that is there is one phrase that is the phrase that you should all learn and pass it on to your friends, which is this: write your own fan fiction. Well, that went down really well. No idea. I don't know. All candy bars are crap in this country anyway. They are. They're garbage. The chocolate is absolute garbage. Has no cocoa solids in it whatsoever. Go to Belgium. Go to Belgium, go to Switzerland, go eat chocolate and go, what is this magical substance? Certainly doesn't come from Hershey, Pennsylvania. Let's put it that way. Oh, really? You're going to defend Hershey's chocolate? Really? It's like defending Dunkin' Donuts coffee. It's like it's garbage. Not quite as bad as Starbucks, but there you go. God, coffee sucks. And by the way, I'm a very proud American, so you know that. I am actually. It's funny, my passport does not say American citizen. It says nationality United States of America, so no. What do you want?
Oh, hi.
You have to look it up?
Yep.
Oh my God, what's wrong with the youth of today?
Everything.
You have to read?
We get nervous when we...
You get nervous when you see me? Well, this will make you more nervous. I love it. Come here. Ow.
Oh,
I love you lots.
what?
What's the question?
What is your favorite season of Supernatural and your favorite line?
Ooh. What's funny is my favorite season of Supernatural is really easy because it was a very pivotal time, right? So I come in the middle of 5 and I came in for 1 episode and suddenly that turns into 8 years of torture. But what is magical about it is, see, the funny thing is a lot of you guys watch this without having to wait every week or a few months for it to come on. And at that time, I was one of the 4 main cast. Now I'm somehow some sort of arbitrary thing that was somewhere in the middle there, somewhere, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But at the time, we didn't really know where it was going or what it was doing. So once season 5 was up, that was the end of the show. That was Kripke's end of the show. An apocalypse is very hard to continue from. So the concept of season 6 was like almost impossible. So Sarah Gamble came in and she made season 6, and season 6 has like standalone episodes in it that are really cool, like Weekend at Bobby's and French Mistake and all sorts of like, just really good stuff, like a lot of fun to do. And that was magical, and season 6 was really good. Season 7, very serialized, Leviathans, that stuff. It was good, but it was very serialized for the time, and maybe not ready for that, but you had to steer this massive sort of cruise ship that was heading for harbor back out into the ocean, right? So then Jeremy came and took over season 8. Jeremy Carver came over and took over season 8. In season 8, he went, you know what's a really good idea? Let's go back to Angels and Demons, when it was magical. So season 8 for me has got this beautiful build into why the rest of the show works. Because we were supposed to be over in season 5, right? There was really, where do you go? There was nowhere to go. And so Sarah did an amazing job putting the interest back in. And then we got to this season 8, and Jeremy was like, yeah, Angels, Demons, very easy. So the end of season 8, which ends with, I don't care if it's a spoiler, it's too late now, it's about 55 years after it's finished. Angels Falling from the Sky is an incredible place to stop, right? But what was before that was the incredible scenes that were in the church. And the lovely part of that was that, you know, there's me getting injected with human blood and saying all sorts of really weird things and singing and crying and, yeah, very weird. But it was a magical time, and as I've said this many times, very rarely do you get to make television in sequence. And that whole thing inside the church. Once we got inside the church, everything was shot in sequence, from the beginning to the end of that. And the crew was silent for the entire time we were there. And they get to work and do stuff, but they just chose to be silent. So we were supported and we were looked after. And if you ask Jared, he'll say it's probably the best, some of the best acting we certainly did. And it was the most sort of coherent and consolidated we had been at that time, of all of us. So it starts with Abaddon and ends with essentially Angels Falling from the Sky. I mean, if you think about it, that whole movement is incredible for me. And it was an amazing thing to do, you know, me sitting in a chair. I don't think I got out of the chair for 3 days, but it's like, seriously, it was just so weird, but it was just easier to be in it. And we were all in it, which was magical. So I love that. Now, lines, I got loads of favorite lines. I did I left creation shows for a while because all my friends are on a show and I'm not, so it's not exactly the place you want to be where every second somebody's going, when are you coming back? You know, my friends all have jobs and I'm very happy for them, and I was busy doing other things. So when I took a break, the last show I did, I walked out into the audience, and one of the amazing members of the Supernatural family had made paddles with dialogue on them. And I was walking around doing this thing, and everybody very tentatively and scaredly put up a paddle, and each one had a different line that I'd said in 8 seasons of the show. And it was really funny, and they were all beautifully sort of little popsicle sticks and stuff, and and people just holding them up, going like this, terrified. And I was walking around, and I could remember the context of each one of those lines, which was magic. It was so weird. I have a peculiar form of OCD that I remember context of things from a really, really long time ago. If I'm reminded of something, I'm reminded of exactly what it is. So lines are really cool. What's your favorite line that you can think of mine?
I don't really have a favorite. I like them all.
So you don't know? What's the most famous thing you've ever heard me say? What's the thing that you would think of me if somebody said a line, you would think it was Crowley? I'll give you a clue. Hello, boys. The most Crowley thing I've ever said, I write all over the place whenever you guys give me homework, which is no. That's my favorite. The line that started all the fun was probably, where's your moose? Which is random and makes no sense at all, but we were trying to find an insult for Jared. And we called him Gigantor, Jolly Green, Mop-Headed, Lumberjack, Giraffe. Oh God, it just went on forever. And it wasn't funny. And then suddenly in my burnt out mansion, I'm looking at Dean, I go, where's your moose? And he goes, oh, he just went to bed. And I was like, oh my God, this is going to stay forever. And then the funny thing was, I tell this story all the time, but I'm going to tell it again because I love it. Some of you are new. So remember the date I had with Sheriff Mills, with Kim? So the most disgusting thing about the date with Sheriff Mills is the fact that the entire audience knows who I am. She doesn't. So everyone's like, it's Crowley. You're on a blind date with Crowley. This is not going to go well, which makes it fun. And so in the middle of the scene, the phone rings, and it's Dean calling me. Now, on a TV show, you don't have rings and stuff. You have somebody in the background called Robin who goes, ring, ring. So I glance down at the phone, which I think is rather funny. And I look at the phone, and I pick the phone up, and I think it's funny to say, this is the king. Which was funny, and they left it in. It was really good. That was a great line. It was a really good line. And I'm talking to Dean about the fact that I'm probably going to kill Sheriff Mills, and he's like, don't you fucking know me. And I'm like, whatever, and you're going to do what I want because I'm going to get what I want, and this is going to be fun, etc. Come to the show now being cut, added music, effects, stuff, insert shots, all the stuff they do in post-production. And so, the phone rings. What does the phone do? I like big butts and I cannot lie. And I'm like... Of course, I pay no attention to it because it didn't actually happen. It happens in post-production. So there's me just looking at it like it's my normal ringtone, which is really funny. And then I look down at the phone, and they've inserted a shot of the phone, and on the phone it says, not moose. So we have moose, not moose, squirrel. That's the etymology of that. I saw that, I blew snot out of my nose. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. But that's the fun of it. And that's 150 people trying to make you laugh. So I had 30, 40, 50 writers trying to make you laugh by giving me the stupidest lines I have ever had in my entire life. And they would go, hey, Mark would be really funny doing this, right? So that's how I end up with no one in the history of torture has been tortured with torture like the torture you'll be tortured with, which ends in a preposition which drives me absolutely frickin' crazy. So those are the fun things. But what's more important to me than anything else is that if you did actually care and watch the show, which I'm not sure that you do because you can't remember everything, but you might just be nervous. I'm joking. It's what lines do you like? That's all that matters. It's really all that matters. And if you happen to see something I do and say, and it happens to be cool, that makes me happy. 3 days after we did the end of season, what's Demon Dean? Season 9? The end of season 9? Oh, I love you, Mary. This is Mary. Mary is a school teacher. They don't let me go anywhere without a school teacher, apparently. That says a lot more about me than it does about her. And Mary keeps me caffeinated and takes care of me. And if you're ever coming to say hi to me, she's the nice one. She spends most of her time going, oh, Mark. So that's the deal. But I'm saying it's like, so those lines are kind of magical and kind of wonderful and kind of brilliant and kind of weird and kind of funny. And some of them really aren't funny, but I'm glad to say that I spent an awful lot of time having fun with them. So the simplest of stuff can be, like, they ate my tailor is not funny. But saying they ate my tailor, knowing that you have to click your fingers and that light has to explode and you've only got one bulb, and if you screw it up, it's going to be 4 hours before they can fix it and try and do it again. It's kind of pressure. So that line is funny for that reason and not for the reason of they ate my tailor, which is a pretty innocuous line. But I have some dumbass things to say over the years. The best one was, as I said, 3 days after the end of season 9, I was in Australia right after it showed, and a girl had a tattoo on the back of her calf. It looked like a woodcut. It was beautiful. It had a wolf on it, and it was like almost like a carving in a rectangle. It was beautifully designed. And it said, let's go take a howl at that moon. So I called Jeremy Carver and I said, you better make damn sure whatever you write for me at the end of a season is good. Because people go get it tattooed on their bodies. So there you go. That was the longest answer to a question I've given in the last 10 years. Next.
Hi, Mark.
I'm tired now. I want to go home.
Hi, Mark.
Yes, this is the high mark. I'm a dad. I can do dad jokes.
There is a correct answer to this question, but my question for you,
Oh, goody, a test.
my question for you is, when you put the toilet paper on the roll, do you put it facing
Over.
forward or
Next
facing
question.
backwards?
Only scumbags do it under.
That is the correct answer. Thank you.
What's scumbags in sign language? Oh, you have to spell it. You couldn't. There is no colloquialism for it. No. Bollocks is way more fun than motherfucker. The truth. Sorry, just conversing with the deaf. As you all leave, where are you going? They're going to see Misha. It's always Misha! Misha, Misha, Misha! God, you people. God, if just once you could surprise me. Right. What do you want?
Hi, my name is Leah. I wanted to ask about your work on leverage.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Okay, what? I'm coming to the back here where people have no friends.
What was your favorite part of working on that show?
Listening to the sound of my own voice. The fact that character was written as the Mark Sheppard is really funny. So Amy Berg, I walked into the production office of Leverage, and Amy Berg was wearing a Battlestar t-shirt and just went bright red, and I was like, oh God, this was written for me, and then I found out it was actually the Mark Sheppard. So that was a lot of fun to do. It was wonderful. I got to work with some lovely people. I tend to. Hey, like your glasses. Don't
Just
squeal.
wanted to say I've only seen Leverage. I have never seen a full episode of Supernatural. So, yeah.
Easy, everybody down. Step away from the bomb. Can I tell you something? Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you love as long as you love something. It really doesn't matter. I've been in... First of all, you are welcome, no matter what. And now at least I know you came here for me. But it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter anymore. It's not competitive fandom time. The days of, you know, Trekkies arguing with other people about what the best sci-fi is and how much you know about an episode or whether you could actually sing the whole song in Klingon or not is gone. It's well gone. I know, because I was in one cast of Star Trek. My dad was in 4 casts of Star Trek. And that thing has changed. It's completely changed. There is no rivalry between the shows. There really isn't. If we love it, we love it. That's the end of it. And we share it with others. And that's what it's all about. Everything else is bollocks. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of special. I love the fact that I can... Here we are in sunny Philadelphia. And, you know, look, you've got people leaving. Was this something I said? Did you bring a note? Oh, you're coming here for me now. If I hadn't seen you, you'd have gone to see Misha, wouldn't you? Oh, they had to think about it. Damn, this is hard work. No, listen, I mean, I've said this a bunch of times as well. It's like, the weird thing about this is an inclusive space. I can see you. Yeah. Welcome, welcome. Sit down, you're late. This is an inclusive space, not because somebody designated an inclusive space. It's an inclusive space because nobody gives a damn who you pray to, who you sleep with. They do care about how cool your hair color is. That's about it. Nobody even cares if you're a Sam girl or a Dean girl in that way, because I'm neither. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, this is a sort of microcosm of the way the world should actually work, which is we all give a shit about making sure we have a good time, that we're all supported and we have a safe place to go. You can bring your kids, The worst is you're going to get some grumbly old actor cursing every now and then. That's about it. But I love it. I mean, it's a magical thing. I've had some conversations with people over the weekend that mean a lot. And I mean, what you know what's really weird? I mean, I've got a job. I work in a field where we never see our audience. We don't see our audience. We see our friends and we see what's going on. We never see our audience. And then you get to go to a convention and you see your audience. Toughest job in the world, you know. 1,500 people in a room going, we love you. I mean, what a tough job I've got. And then they ask me questions and I refuse to answer 90% of the time. It's fantastic. It's the best thing in it. I know. Go away. Yeah, you go. Proper protocol. But it's a magical thing. I hope you understand that this is not a cynical thing for us, that we love it. We love the fact that creation and the people around creation, the people that work with us, have created a space where this is possible. And we love the fact that you get to come here. And a lot of you are here for the first time. How many are here for the first time? Jeez. And you came to my panel? You're idiots. This could put you off forever. See, they sent another school teacher on me. School teachers everywhere. This is like, I've never had this much attention when I was at school. It's kind of creepy. It's kind of wonderful, though. But yeah, I love it. I love it here. I love the fact that you guys came. And we love you, too. But it is magical. And you can't explain it. You can't manufacture this. You can just encourage it and watch it grow and be something rather special. And I hope you guys get to join in as much as you possibly can. What do you want? Oh, you gone? Bye. Hey!
Oh, hi. So I wanted to know, if you were to invent your own holiday, what would it be called and how would you celebrate it?
I already have one. Every day is Mark Day. Isn't that the way the world's supposed to work?
I guess.
Spread a little love, abuse a few people. It's pretty much an easy job. But every day's a holiday, darling. How old are you?
18.
Yeah, it's your 18th birthday, right?
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I think the fact that I'm 35 years sober and I've been dead a bunch of times probably has a little bit of a spin on the fact that all you got is now. And all that's important is now. So every day is a frickin' holiday. Make sense?
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
What?
I'm Liz, and
Hi.
I wanted to know if Crowley was a dog breed, what dog breed would he be?
Oh, for God's sakes. Is that the best question you could ask?
Yes,
It's
is.
terrible.
It's very informative for me.
It's really not.
It is, though.
So what dog breed would you think I would be?
Chihuahua.
That doesn't even make any sense.
It does to me.
I don't speak Spanish.
Well, you do now.
Don't all Chihuahuas speak Spanish? Well, they sound like they speak Spanish. What?
Chocolate lab.
Are you a Chihuahua? Then what are you talking about? Ask a Chihuahua. I'd rather talk to an authority than somebody else. I don't care. I love you, but I don't care.
I appreciate that.
What kind of dog do you have?
I have a German Shepherd.
Yeah, that's what I am. My mother's German, my last name's Sheppard.
Okay. Okay.
Entertain me!
Hello, my
Hi.
name's Kanaya. What is your favorite blooper from Supernatural?
My favorite what?
Blooper.
Blooper?
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, yeah, I do. Oh, yeah, I do. Oh, God, yes, I do. So, Jensen Ackles does not make mistakes. He really doesn't. Boy is like incredible. He can, he did soap operas. He can do 68 pages of dialogue in a day. It is ridiculous how good he is. And, me, I like to take my time and fart about with words and find out what they mean and do all that stuff, which confuses the hell out of him. But, yeah, he doesn't make mistakes unless you have a line like, I'd rather be slapped during sex by a girl in a Zorro mask. Not that hard a line. But if you make a mistake the first time you say it, and you happen to be opposite Jared Padalecki and myself at that time, you're screwed. Because the first thing that Jared does is go, what? 38 takes of that line exist.
my God.
I think. He doesn't mess up. And the fact that he doesn't mess up made that mess up so funny that we tortured him for the entire time. And there is literally 38 of those on camera. And we used those as the interstitial pieces for our blooper reel for that year. So all you would have is something funny happen, and then I'd rather be I'd rather be, you know. So yeah, ask him about that sometime.
Okay.
One time I was selling that, and he happened to be on a balcony that was overlooking a room like this that I was doing this in. He goes, hey, Sheppard. I'm like, what? And he goes, I got your line right here. So, yeah.
Thank you.
That is my favorite. What?
Hi, Mark. It's Rachel.
Don't get up.
I can do it. You know that. So I have another friend.
I have a lot of friends in chairs, and that's something I say every single time. And all they do is this.
That would have been Jewel.
It's true.
Who
Yes.
you've also acted with. And when he came from getting the gig to a little more successful,
Who?
he made, you were on Firefly.
Oh, right, yeah.
Okay. So he made a bucket list. And in his bucket list, there are things he wanted to do on camera as
Yeah.
an actor. So
Yeah.
do you have a bucket list of things you want to do on camera as Mark?
No, I've got a bucket list of things I never want to do again.
And he also has the habit of sliding prop pieces from one show to another.
Yeah, we've all done that
Does
for
Mark
fun.
do
But
that?
well, we do fun things like in Battlestar. I had a cane. If any of you know Battlestar, it's West Wing in space. If you haven't seen it, it's the most incredible show ever made. And there's a thing with a cane, and I won't explain what the thing with the cane is. But when we went to go do Walker Independence, the showrunner worked on Battlestar. Seamus Kevin Fahey worked on Battlestar. And he gave me a hat in the pilot, and I hate hats. Hats are like just awful. I got a giant head, and it doesn't look good. And he gave me a top hat, and I'm going, I look like Willy Wonka. This is not cool. And he's like, you won't wear it? And I'm like, dude, it looks stupid. You know, there's a lot of me, and then there's a lot of hat. So I was like, no. So he said, well, at least carry it. So I carried it. I put it down on tables and did stuff. So he then proceeded to write a hat into almost every scene I did, including me picking a hat, which I have 10 hats to pick from. So yeah, we do tend to do that. And it was a nod to the cane. So those of us who love doing what we're doing and remember fun things that we've done like to add those in. And
It's nice getting the Easter eggs every now and then.
Easter eggs are wonderful things, because if you get it, you get it.
Do you have anything you still want to do as an actor? Something you've never
Yeah.
done?
The next thing.
The next thing?
The next thing is what I want to do as an actor. That's it. That's all there is. I don't know what I'm going to do. I have no idea. Some people call me up and go, hey, you want to do this? I'm like, okay. I turn into Pete Davidson. Okay.
That would be a good show to go on. I'll mention that.
What?
Pete Davidson's also been on one of his shows.
Yes. I love Pete.
You should go there.
Pete's a wonderful anomaly.
Yep. So, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely, darling. Good to see you. What?
So
Good shirt.
Thank you.
At least it doesn't have Misha on it.
Yeah, no, I took my photo with you not too long ago, so had to wear it.
I was enjoying the moment. You're ruining it.
So sorry. So my question is that you were on an episode of Charmed in the 5th season there. I know, going back.
Which is
And
in tights, yeah.
You started the 5th season of Supernatural, so I'm wondering how much of that did you take into your Crowley character, or was it kind of like a
None.
development? Not.
No, it happens to be a demon, but it's a completely different concept.
Yeah.
I told you, the funny thing about that show is there was a tiger in it. There was a real tiger in that episode. And I was like, sure, I'll do a scene with a tiger. And then I was informed that you can bring a tiger onto a set that is up to 18 months old. Because after that, they're not necessarily trainable. And they are killing machines that like to eat people for fun. Not their primary source of diet, but you know what? If you're there, they'll have a go. So they bring an 18-month-old tiger. And you'd think, oh, it's 18 months old. It's probably about, the size of a German Shepherd. Is it? It is that big, and they bring it, and I'm like, nope, not doing a scene with a tiger. My body shut down instantly. My puckered. I'm like, not gonna happen. So that shot of the tiger coming down as a split diopter is a very different. I was like, oh yeah, I'll do it. No, I will not do it. And then the tiger went for a walk where it wasn't supposed to walk, which is Video Village, where everybody was sitting. And he came in and had to look around, and you just see everybody going, not funny. They couldn't get it back in the cage, so he had to give a big old hunk of... No, we don't do that stuff like that anymore. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Trauma. What do you want?
Hi, Mark. My name is Shay. My question is about...
Like I care, but go on.
My question is about a film you did called In the Name of the Father, which I believe was your first film.
Yep.
Which was about the Guildford 4 bombings, which actually happened on this day, like 50 years ago.
I know.
So my question about that is...
Actually happened in 74.
Right, but...
Not 75.
Well, yeah.
49 years ago.
Yeah, but on October 5th was what I was...
49 years ago.
Yeah. So my question to you about that is, it stars Daniel Day-Lewis, who is one of my favorite actors of all time. And, what that experience was like. Yep, and of course you. What that experience...
I'll get in there eventually, don't worry.
What was that experience like working with him, and overall, what was it like
What was it like working with Dan?
Yeah.
There's a couple of really cool stories about that, because the whole film is improv. Threw away the script on day 2. It's weird. I know the man that I played, and it's a very important story in the country where I'm from. It'd take me 6 hours to tell you the ins and outs of what was happening, but it's a true story. It's a very scary true story about imprisoning 71 people in the 70s for crimes they didn't commit because they were Irish. And that was during the IRA's worst terror campaign that had ever existed in England, when they decided that one bomb on the mainland is worth 1,000 in Ulster. So a very difficult time for a lot of people, terrifying time for a lot of people, both English and Irish. And we get to make this film as the case had not been fully solved. These 4 people, the Guildford 4 as they were called, because they were arraigned in Guildford, my guy was sentenced to 240 years in prison with a minimum requirement he served no less than 40 years before being eligible for parole. And he didn't do it. And he was 24 years old, 25 years old at the time, and he was a stoner hippie living in a squat. So not very well equipped to go to prison. And they basically shoved him in there and threw away the key. So it was an important film to make. And I'll tell you the weirdness of that film and the wonderful weirdness of working with Danny. One day I'll tell some other stories about it, which are really cool. But one day Jim Sheridan, the director, Academy Award-winning director, was walking past where Daniel Day-Lewis as Jerry Conlon and me as Paddy Armstrong with thick Belfast accents discussing Newland Archer, which is Daniel Day-Lewis's character, in The Age of Innocence. And I'm basically going, I don't like him. And he's like, why don't you like him? I said, he should have married Michelle Pfeiffer. To which he then blows snot out of his nose laughing, and he then explains to me, well, he can't because the very thing that she loves about him would change. I'm like, well, that's all bollocks. And Jim's walking past and goes, you guys are lunatics. There's just a depth to doing things. And I thought all films were made like that. So it was very disappointing that they weren't. But it was an incredibly joyous thing to do. And I've taken a piece of that and what I love in that into everything I've done. I've taken a piece of Battlestar into everything I've done. I've taken a piece of Firefly and a piece of Doctor Who and a piece of Supernatural, a lot of Supernatural, into everything I've done since. I love doing what I do. I love telling the stories that I tell. Doesn't matter if it's music, doesn't matter if it's film, makes no difference to me. The telling of stories is a sacred thing. You know, it's a beautiful thing. And some stories need to be told.
Thank you.
But yeah, I could spend 55 hours telling you stuff about that film. It's kind of scary. What?
Hi.
If you haven't seen it, it was nominated for 7 Academy Awards in 1993, alongside Schindler's List, which took all of the awards. So that was a heavy year for Universal. It's like, let's put out Schindler's List and In the Name of the Father at the same time. Everyone's like, ah!
I asked Ruth this question, but what is your favorite scene that you filmed with her on the show?
End of season 8. The end of season 8, that whole thing in the chair was just fabulous. It was just magic. They didn't like putting the 4 of us together in scenes because we'd fuck about too much. Yeah. We'd do naughty things and start playing with other people and investigating people and getting bored and doing stuff on our phones. So they tried to keep the 4 of us as separate as possible. Put us in gangs of 2 or 3, but never the 4. If you did the 4, it got chaotic. But it was a lot of fun to do. But I love filming that show. There's lots of lovely little bits in there that belong to me, that make me giggle when I see them.
Thank you.
My pleasure, darling. What?
Hi, my name is Dana. Yesterday, you and me and my boyfriend got a picture together, and you told
And you
him...
want your money back?
No, I just...
Too late.
You told him like a half hour ago that he was dead to you, and it was just very funny. So
Yeah,
I
well,
just
he's
wanted
dead
to
to
tell
me.
you I enjoyed that a lot.
That's because he was standing in Misha's photo line.
Yep, true. And also, you pressured him to get the picture with
I
us.
did.
So
That was good.
It was amazing.
Did you like the picture?
Oh yeah, it was amazing.
Well, it's because you wanted the picture, and I knew you wanted
yeah.
the picture.
Well, we spent a lot of money this weekend, but we
Yeah.
wanted it really
Was
bad.
it worth it?
100%.
There you go.
100%. My question is, obviously the CW limits you guys about what curse words you're able to use. I was wondering if you had any idea what you thought Crowley's favorite curse words would be, if he was able to.
I'll tell you this. Yeah, anyone here seen the series Doom Patrol? Oh my God, that's a crime. Okay, just to let you know, stars Brendan Fraser, Matt Bomer, Timothy Dalton, Diane Guerrero, April Bowlby, Javan Wade, Michelle Gomez, Alan Tudyk, Julian Richings, Julie McNiven. Everybody's in it. Watch it. 4 years, end up on HBO. It is an incredible piece of writing, and it's insane. And it's Jeremy Carver's series. It's what I went and did while they were doing season 13 or 14. And here's the fun part. So on the first page of my first scene in Doom Patrol, in episode 4, I have the C word.
Ooh.
But I have a very English version of the C word. It's not derogatory towards a female. It's not whatever. It's actually derogatory towards Timothy Dalton, of all things. And the fun part of that is I have avoided saying that word on television for about 35 years, obviously. And so I write an email to Jeremy Carver going, apparently I'm saying the C word for the first time in my career on television. And he literally writes me an email back that goes, hold on a second, I'll have a look, ellipses. This is an email. He's like, yeah, still in there, so you probably are. This is a man who I used to regularly write to when I was doing Supernatural and go, am I dead yet? To which he would respond with things like, I'm just writing that scene now. So this went on for years. And then, of course, because I'm playing Constantine in Doom Patrol, it's called Willoughby Kipling, but it's Constantine. You can't kill me. So I keep writing him emails going, am I dead yet? And then he wrote me one that said, I would never kill you off, asterisk. And there was nothing below it. That's kind of evil. These are the kind of people I work with. So the cursing is interesting. Battlestar invented frack for the very reason that you needed a curse word on that show. And it was sci-fi, and you couldn't curse on sci-fi. So it's, and I always taught my kids about cursing. I curse a lot, but I always taught my kids about cursing. Intention is what matters, not the actual word itself. There's no bad words. There's only bad intentions. I could call you a kettle, and it could be derogatory. Think about all the shitty, derogatory, racial and gender non-affirming words we can use, and they're very innocuous. They're awfully innocuous words, but their meaning and their weight carries so much nastiness, and it's the spite with which they're thrown at you. So curse words are interesting, is that they try to keep them out of television, and yet now you watch an English TV show after 9 o'clock at night, and there's C words, F words, S words, every type of word there is, because it's the way people talk, and it kind of makes sense, And I don't think we're as offended as we used to be. I don't think we need to be as protected as we used to be. But there's also, you know, there's the overuse of curse words where you just go, oh, just stop, you know? But there you go.
I also wanted to ask you for a hug earlier, and I forgot to. Is it
No.
okay if I get one? Aw, that's okay.
No.
That's
Right,
very in
come over
character.
here, because I'm on this direction. Normally I'll come to you. I smell great, by the way. Thank you. Love that. It's better than you smell terrible, by the way. What?
If you had to babysit one of the Winchesters, how long
I
until
did, for 8 years.
No, but like you actually have to babysit
I
them.
did, for 8 years.
How long until you threaten to summon a demon on them?
I am the demon. You don't really,
Oh, it's true.
You really haven't thought this
I
through,
didn't.
have you?
No.
You came up with the question, but you didn't think what the answer could possibly be. Ah, youth. So wasted on the young. Next.
Hi, Mark. I'm Amy from Virginia, also a teacher.
You're the only person from Virginia? I'm
My
Amy from
daughter's
Virginia.
with me.
All right, cool. Is she called Amy as well?
Arden.
Arden, good name.
Yes,
And
I
you're a
know.
teacher?
I am.
Oh, God, how much trouble am I in?
So I discovered you, I think, first on Firefly, but I've watched Supernatural from the beginning, that opening pilot, all the way through.
I wasn't in that.
I'm saying I stuck with the show for 15 years. Now I'm introducing my daughter to it. She's here with me. But you are a highlight in so many series that I love. X-Files, Battlestar, and so forth. Doctor Who. So I'm wondering, with all of these sci-fi and fantasy, is that something you actually enjoy watching? Do you go back and watch
course.
these? Do you have a favorite?
Yeah.
Or is there another genre that would be like your go-to
It's
comfort?
the genre of great stories. That's all it is. It's just the genre of great stories. You're a lot easier with future or past than you are with present. The present is really not that much we want to talk about. We tend to have procedurals for the present. Do you really want a mirror of everything that's happening now continuously in this day and age? Not so much, because it's very difficult to observe change or create change nowadays. It used to be very important to do this, but it's less important. To tell stories that are not being told, yes.
So do you
To
have
tell
a-
stories that need to be told, yes, that's a different thing. But TV and entertainment, what if?
So do you have a favorite series that you've
Yeah,
watched or
Battlestar.
enjoyed? Battlestar.
Battlestar
would
was
be
my
it?
favorite series before I was on it. It's an amazing show. West Wing, Better Call Saul, The Wire, Shield, Sopranos. I
We've
mean,
got a
there's,
lot of tastes in common.
there's a lot of stuff. Anywhere where the writing and the characters were interesting and the stories were great.
Thank you.
But it doesn't matter what it is, you know?
Thanks.
Oh, you're going to try again? Just different sister. Okay, go on.
Which of the Winchesters do you secretly admire, and which one would you happily send to hell?
You know this isn't a Misha panel, right? I love them both equally. They're both very important to me.
But if you had to choose...
They're both excellent men. Do you know that? They're both excellent men with excellent families.
But if you had to choose...
I don't. You're not used to being told no, are you? Okay, I'll talk to your mom in a little bit. Next!
Hello, Mark.
Hi.
I'm Mars.
I was going to wear that today.
You would look beautiful in it.
I would. I've got the legs for it.
Well, my question is about, and you actually saw it earlier. I felt so bad having to kick you out of the photo op because I was a Misha makeup. But I did want to ask you because
Who?
you're pretty covered in some ink yourself.
Now, where did the Oxford comma go in that sentence? You're pretty covered in... Sorry, go on.
No, it's a wonderful thing. I'm slowly working my way up. So my question for you is, what's a favorite tattoo that you have, and
I have
where's
one
the most
tattoo.
painful spot?
I have one tattoo. Painful spot? The skin.
Hi, I'm
Hi.
Jessica. Also, in the terms of tattoos, what's the longest you've sat for a tattoo?
16 or 17 hours.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Usually about 10 to 13 hours. I like getting shit done.
Yeah.
Yes, we're here. We can see you. It's like, oh shit. Yeah, a long time.
Thank you.
Welcome. That was easy. Next.
Hey, Mark.
Hi.
There is a scene, I think it's around like season 8 or 9, where
Please don't make me do your homework for you.
You say, why am I the only person that takes Dean and Sam Winchester seriously? And then that made me think, you really are the only villain throughout the entire show that ever takes them seriously.
Never been a villain, but thank you very much. Killed less people than the Winchesters. Much nicer, much kinder, much prettier. All the good stuff. Never been a villain. Never want to be a villain. No interest in being a villain. I can see that you're photographing me. It's not like, you know, it's not that hard to do. Now you know how it feels like. Look, it's great. So no invasion of privacy at all. I mean, what if I had a booger up my nose or something? I'd be really upset. Hey, we get a high five? Yay! That hair is what I look like when I wake up in the morning. I love it. What?
Hi. My question is, have you been able to keep any props from Supernatural?
I wouldn't tell you if I did. I could be sued by Warner Brothers.
No. And she has a question too.
You have a question for me? Come here. What's your question?
What's your favorite character from Supernatural?
My favorite which? Character from Supernatural? Me. Me. I mean, there's no one else. No one else is this cool. The trouble is, you see, if the Winchesters had just listened to what I told them and done what I said over and over again, they would have had so little trouble. You're a big Sam fan? Well, I suppose it's better than being a Misha fan, so that's good. Shut up! Wastrels. I can see you. Next.
Hi, my name is Kat. So I gave my friends $1 for their photo op with you, and you kept it. Could I have it back? Please?
Really?
Maybe.
Really? She's wasting our time. Watch this. This could be really fun. Like everyone's going, "Yee." I shall give you everything I have.
I'm okay with that.
You missed it? Or you just didn't like it?
It wasn't my photo.
There you go.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
That's $1. It was $1. Next.
Hi, Mark.
Hi.
So my question was, as a high schooler, I'm 15 in 2009, just to make you feel old. So.
Just what?
Just to make you feel a little old. So,
How does that make me feel old? About everything you say.
So.
As the futile ramblings of a young'un. A youngling.
So as I do all sorts of acting and singing myself.
Oh, me too.
Really? How'd you get your start? Just a question.
It'll never not be funny. How to get my start? I don't know. What do you want to do?
Either act on TV or be
Act
in
on TV
musicals.
or act?
I don't know, act on TV.
Then go act. See what happens.
How?
Just work your ass off at it.
Okay, got it.
That's what you do. Just keep going. If you're lucky, maybe one day you get paid for it.
Maybe, hopefully.
There you go. But go act. Every opportunity you get. Go
Okay.
do a play. Go
Thank
do what
you.
you want to do. It's the way you do it. Superman? Terrible. What's next?
You're so far away, I can't even see your eyes
Yeah,
to talk to you.
so far away.
My name's Sam. I
I'm
asked
talking to the cheap people at the back that can't afford. My people! The ones that couldn't afford the Misha and other pictures.
So,
Yeah, his skills are rusty.
so my name is Sam, and I asked this for Jared and Jensen this morning, and I was wondering if you could pick a symbol for me to get tattooed, what would you pick? And I'll get it tattooed.
Really?
Yes, I will really get it
That's the dumbest
tattooed.
thing I've ever heard. Permanent
But all
solutions
your
to
tattoos
temporary
are so
feelings.
awesome, so I want to know your opinion.
There's only one thing I'll ever recommend getting tattooed, which is lowercase n, lowercase o, period. Get it tattooed on the inside of your wrist, the most useful tattoo you'll ever have. You can literally go, no, F off, leave me alone.
I guess that's what I'm getting.
Yeah, well, you won't be the first, I promise you that.
Is there one specific to Supernatural, like a symbol that you...
That's my most favorite line in the show.
It's no. Okay, perfect, amazing. I will get it.
No.
Thank you.
There you go. It's useful. What's next?
Hi, Mark.
And you're watching the football? This is how much you love me? Holy crap. That's not even football, that's throw ball. Football you play with your feet, that's a proper sport. This is throw ball, and it's the Eagles. Not my team. You lot can't play baseball either, shut up. Really? You strike out the two best hitters in the world and you still couldn't win a game? It's like really bad. Anyway, who's next?
Hi. My goddaughter who lives with me recently had a baby. So the first time in my life, I have a baby in my house and I'm in love with him.
For the first time in your life, you have a baby in your house.
Yes, because I never had kids of my own.
Oh my God.
So now I've got a 4.5-month-old in my house.
Oh my God.
And I'm in love with him.
Absolutely.
And I love to sing to him. And he loves to listen to me sing. Did you sing to your kids when they were
Always.
babies? And what did you sing?
I think I sang the Joker to my daughter in utero, to which she now knows the song, sort of like. And I think the theme from West Wing, my wife was humming all the time as she was watching the show when she was pregnant. And so that music actually has an effect on her. It's not necessarily the tune, it's the tone of the singing that does everything.
Yep.
And yeah, I've always sang to my kids. I've got 3 kids. You always sing to your kids. It's great. It's a wonderful thing. And I'm so glad that you're in love. It's the most
Madly
wonderful
in love.
feeling in the world.
It is. I never realized I could love somebody like this.
It's fantastic. That's the most beautiful thing I've heard all day. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That fills my heart. That's a really, really cool thing. Yeah, 4.5 months old. They're pretty cool. It's when they get to 14 is when you got to look out. Hey.
Hi.
What's up, beautiful?
My name is Aja, and my question is, if Crowley ran a TED Talk, what do you think his topic would be?
A TED Talk? I give many TED Talks. Every season, I talk to those 2 idiots and the stupid angel. And it's basically the equivalent of a TED Talk every single time. If they would just do what I said, life would have been so much easier.
Very true.
There you go. My pleasure.
I love
That's
you.
a TED Talk. I love you too. Do I get a hug? You give good hugs. Yeah. I've had some good hugs this weekend. What's up?
Hi. My question is, if you had to choose a song as Crowley's anthem, what would it be?
Say that again.
If you need to choose a song as Crowley's anthem, what would it be?
I don't know. Pick one.
Me?
You're writing the fan fiction. You might as well do it.
No, you choose. You choose.
No.
I have no idea. I need to need.
What? Yeah, whatever.
Sing, please.
How about
Sing,
You Are My
please.
Sunshine?
Sing, please.
What's that wonderful Muppet song about rainbows? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's fantastic. There you go. That's what it should be. Listen, I'm going to tell you guys something. I love you all very much. I'm just going to tell you something. I got to go run to an airport and get on a plane because that's the nature of the beast of what it is that I do. I want to say thank you so much for spending your time with me. Hold on. It's very rare, certainly in what it is that we do, that we get an audience. I come from live music, like these guys, and it's an absolute honor to get to meet my audience and look at you and certainly make fun of you. It's a magical thing, and we love it very, very much. I hope you make a lot of friends here. I hope you get to come back at some point and meet more friends and enjoy this wonderful thing that the Supernatural family is. It's a magical experience for us. We've loved doing this for many, many, many years, and we'll keep doing it as long as we can. Yeah. We love you lots. Be good to each other. It's a harsh world out there. If you're struggling, please put your hand out. And if you see somebody with their hand out, please help. It's a very, very tough world right now. Love you all. It's an honor and a privilege to be here. Thank you for my life.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Mark Sheppard.
Mr. Crowley, what goes on in